Hello guys, welcome to winsystech.com, and today we will see how to set up an unit example in the Visual Studio. I am using Visual Studio Software 2008 version. Maybe you can use advanced versions. That's not a problem. So what is NUnit? So NUnit is a unit testing framework for .NET bindings, and the official website for NUnit is go to Google and type NUnit. So nunit.org, click this link and you can see here about NUnit, how to download documentation and etc, latest releases, etc. Right, so what is NUnit? So NUnit is a unit testing framework for all .NET languages, right? So here the latest version, if you click on download, you can see the latest version is NUnit 2.6.3, and you have some download files here. So download types, so win means win means Windows installer packages marked as a win, and is a just exe file. So if you click that, you can start installing this. Okay, you can save and run this installation. I have already installed on my system, so I don't want to run it again, right? So click this and install NUnit. Okay, so after installation, go to your programs, all programs, and here it will be created like this, NUnit 2.6.2, and click this and you can see icon NUnit here, right? So this is the NUnit interface where you are going to execute your unit test framework. Okay, right. So now in this example, I'm not using any Selenium, just I'm using just a NUnit DLL and how to execute a sample NUnit test with the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, right. So for that we have a couple of small steps. Right. So the first one is go to NUnit website and click on this NUnit 2.6.2 MSI, that is this one, and install it. Is a very small file and it takes maximum 5 minutes. Yeah. So that will create you interface of NUnit. And now, and also download a zip file and also download this bin file NUnit 2.6.3.zip. okay, zip this and save to your C drive or D drive. So I saved here in C drive. So this is the folder NUnit 2.6.2, which is the just before one version to this, right? So extract, you will get zip file like this, extract it, you can see like this folder, and double click this. Inside NUnit folder you have one bin and doc folders. Click on bin and you have a couple of DLLs here, and in these DLLs you have one folder called framework. Click that and here you have NUnit framework DLL. So this DLL we are going to add to our Visual Studio class, right? So that's the first step. So go to NUnit and install this file. It will create an interface like this. And download the zip file from the same websites and extract your C or D drive. Okay, so that is the first step. So next, what we have to do, we have to go Visual Studio and we have to create a project here. So Visual Studio, file, new project. In the new project, select class library and give the name of the library. So I am giving you NUnit sample, and I am saving in my D drive in a folder called C Sharp. So here you can use browse and choose a different folder whichever you wish, right? So this is my page, and here you have to write your unit test. So you'll see in the next step. Now we have to add that DLL, NUnit DLL, to this program. So where we can add, under project, here you can click on add reference. Okay, in the reference, go to browse and select the NUnit DLL. So go to NUnit, in the folder go to bin, under framework, and select NUnit framework.dll. Okay, so careful here. So go to NUnit folder, under NUnit you have a bin folder, under bin you have framework, under in the framework select the NUnit.framework.dll. Right, click OK. Right, so you can add from here as well. Select the project like this, right click and add reference, and from here as well you can add. Okay, whichever convenient for you, that's fine. So we have added that NUnit framework DLL here. Right, so that step is done. So next, so now add a reference of NUnit DLL located in your framework folder. This is done, step 3 is done. So now we are going to write the program. Right, so here just I am copying this sample program here. Okay, so this is a simple program. In the NUnit framework you have attributes like this. This is called an attribute. This is called attribute. Okay, we'll see later what is this attribute, etc. So at moment just consider this attribute we have to keep into the outside the class to execute a NUnit test framework. Okay, so this test attribute is used to execute this unit of program. Okay, so here what we are doing is some sample test, and you are just verifying is the two numbers equal or not. Okay, so just I have given two variables here, int a equals to 200 and b equals to 100. So I would like to compare is these two are equal or no as a sample unit test. Right, so now we have to add here the namespace as well from the framework. Right, so this is gone, so don't forget to add this line. Right, so now save this, and you have to build this solution. So click on build solution or press F6. Okay, you can see here at the footer build succeeded. Right, now so this is done. So you made some sample program, and this test attribute, suppose if you are using Selenium, so very simple. So you are doing say simple a login test, so here write as a login test, and here write the WebDriver program and add the WebDriver DLLs as well to this same project, and just build the solution and run it. Yeah, so we'll see some other video where we can run with the Selenium and NUnit framework, etc. Okay, so this example is just how to set up a NUnit framework in the Visual Studio for .NET program, right, with the C# or whatever. Right, so I build the solution, this is done. Now save the program. Yes, we did it. So build solution, build is succeeded, we can see here. And now we have to go to NUnit. Okay, so after building this solution, you can see here, or go to the location where the project is, computer D drive, in the D drive C#, in the C# we have NUnit sample. in the in-unit sample, go inside the bin folder, and inside the debug folder you can see here one DLL is created, nunit sample.dll. Okay, so this DLL we are going to run, in the nunit framework. Okay, right, so we'll go nunit now, and file, open project, and go to the folder C sharp nunit sample. Under nunit sample, go inside to bin folder, you can see debug folder. Inside debug you can see here nunit sample DLL, so open that. So now you have added that DLL, so that will run all your tests, unit tests. Okay, so now you have here one small button is there, run that button. Can you see here the test case is failed? That means here nunit sample expected is 200 but was 100, so this is failed one. Okay, you can see all the interface like this all failed, right? So this is how you can see. So now we'll go back to the program, and we'll make it the same number, 200 and 200, and we will save the file. And also we have to, don't forget to rebuild the solution again. Okay, build succeeded, go back to nunit, and now again run it. See, now all the test is run, and you can see there is no errors here, and also you can see result as a passed one and failed, 0 errors including whatever, and you can see the time as well, right? So this is the way how you can do unit test framework with the Visual Studio for C# programming. Okay, right, so you'll see in another video how to do with Selenium with the C# unit framework and how to do that. Okay, right, so thanks for watching the video.